Hello, my name is Ilona, and today I wasn't going to make a video, but there was another message here in the Trufa community in the Netherlands. There is a man here, Karel, who is quite known. I don't know him personally, but I've seen some videos where he's talking to other people, and he's very inspirational and really working about awareness, waking up people. And unfortunately, he is in a very difficult situation. He is in the hospital. And my heart goes out to his family. And I already mentioned that in my Dutch video. But it was really about someone else talked about this, that this has to do with an attack from dark entities. And so I want to take the opportunity for this video to talk about dark entities and to talk about attacks you can have energetically. And it's very important to realize that there are many attacks you can have. I also mentioned a book I have. This is a Dutch book from Pieter Weringa. That's a Dutch author, but you have so many books about entities, about energetic attacks. I do believe that a lot of people with psychological problems actually are energetically under attack. And it can be attached to former lifetimes, past lifetimes, to healing things that need to be healed. There are many ways they can enter. And it's very important to understand that if we step into our full power, we do not have to be afraid of that anymore. We are well protected. But we are now in the process of really stepping into our power. So it can be difficult, and especially people working, with awareness, bringing awareness, shining their light. They are the ones that can be attacked. And it can feel... I think what I've read and what I've just felt myself, although I'm not sure. I do have felt sometimes that I felt like overwhelmed, or I got, how to say this? I had like nightmares. But I've read about people that are, you have all these degrees of, how do you say this? Maybe just feeling very weak or very tired, or how do you say this? A short fuse. Till it was even possible that people really had physical issues and ailments because of the attack. So it can be extremely severe. So there are many degrees in that. And I just wanted to talk about that. We are spiritual beings, and this is a spiritual war. And they've been trying to take over our energies in all kinds of ways. So they're keeping us in a low vibration by what we eat, what we see, what we hear, what we feel. Everything is designed to keep us in a low frequency, because in a low frequency, we are way more easily manipulated, and they can enter our energies. They can take our energies. And these energetic attacks are there to really mess up your energies. And by messing up energetically, it will have an effect, of course, physically and mentally and emotionally. It's even possible that you completely lose hope. That's part of an energetic attack as well. That you're like, first you're very optimistic, you feel everything's going to be fine. And then the next day you're like completely haggard and you're like, yeah, I've had it. This is not going to work. It's very possible that is an attack. So always look and feel, is this mine? Is this really part of me? Or does it feel like it's from outside of myself? Because usually these attacks happen outside of yourself, but there is something inside of yourself. There's like this trigger they can hang on to. Otherwise they wouldn't be able to enter your energy. That's why you have to watch out with certain substances that you use. Of course, I'm not talking about the party substances, because I do believe that will, make your aura very thin. So it's very easy for them to penetrate or to get into your energy. Same with alcohol. I'm not here to say that you shouldn't use it anymore, but you have to be very grounded when you use it. You have to be very aware that this is your energy. No one should just enter it in any way. No, energetically, just keep them, be very aware of your energy when you're doing that. And of course, you also have certain substances that can help open yourself up, with enlightenment. You have to be careful with that as well. And if you do use it, make sure you're with someone that knows what they're doing, because you can go all kinds of directions, and it's so important to be grounded. And I'm kind of just thinking about what I was just talking in the other video, because it's such a sad thing, and to hear about that, and someone is under attack. I am sending my energy towards Karel and his family, and I hope other people will do the same. We can be very powerful if we connect and see him as healthy. I will also leave the message, although it is in Dutch, on my Telegram channel, and I will most likely see if I can find a picture of Karel. It's, of course, if it resonates with you, I'm sure a lot of people are not aware of Karel, especially not in the in the Netherlands and in the community here. He is quite known. And it's very sad that this happened. And if I'm not mistaken, this also happens internationally with truthers, with people that may not even be in the public, but just working with awareness can be victim to this, especially when you shine your light bright. They want to lower that. They want to target you. And if you still have some things, and who doesn't really, if you have still some issues, they can, enter, they will use that. We are all in the process of becoming strong, sovereign, independent, and it takes time to create that. We can really truly do whatever we want. And of course, they still try to hold on to their power and still try to bring people down that shine too much and still have some triggers that they can enter. So I actually got some cards for this. I just felt like I wanted to do some cards and see if some insight come out of that. The first cards, 3 cards, are the 4 of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. To me, this is interesting. This could really physically hurt you. The attacks, especially the dark attacks, are meant to truly attack you. There are many different entities as well. This is really a complete... There's so much you can learn about that. And I'm probably going to read the book I've got again and maybe even do a video about that as well. Because you can also get entities that are connected to your family. Entities that are... in any kind of way connected. There's all kinds of possibilities what these entities are, but I'm really talking about a dark energy attack that is really meant purposely to attack you because you really are too bright for them. They really wanna lower your energy and lower your light, and they're really attacking you for that. So that can really hurt you and knock you out. But it is ultimately, again, an opportunity. And this may seem very strange, but this is, again, an opportunity to find the truth. And also find in yourself maybe something that still needs to be healed. If you are truly grounded and really feel everything in you and all your energy, that's why shadow work is so important. If you feel through everything, then they won't be able to attack you. They won't be able to manipulate you. That's why they're terrified of us becoming completely aware, because then they've lost everything. They've lost their food, so to speak, because they live off our energies, and they won't be able to control us. We'll be way more powerful than them. They'll be pretty much gone, so to speak. They won't be able to live in the same reality as we are, the same dimension as we are, because the energy will be completely changed. It will be from a very high vibration. They won't be able to handle that. So this is the cards I've got for what does this attack mean, so to speak. But there is always an opportunity to heal, but it can truly knock you out. And if for a reason you know there's something wrong, this doesn't feel right to you, and you've been trying to work through it, but you feel like that something is really working against me, it's very likely that you could have an entity, and this is part of an attack. In that case, you could also get professional help, someone that can help you with that, to take away the entity. But still, of course, see what's truly happening there, where this entity come from and why it attached themselves to you, because then you can heal that part. But if it's really knocking you out completely, or maybe you've been working with yourself for quite some time, but you're kind of stuck and you can't continue, what also is a sign of an energetic attack is that one day you're very positive, you know, you're trusting everything, it's going to be all right, and the next day you're completely knocked out and you're like, yeah, I give up, this is not going to work, this is going to be horrible. It's also possible that that was an energetic attack and they try to, well, how do you say this? Get you in a very low frequency. So see if you can work through it yourself, and if not, really see if you can get some help, people that can help you with that. The other 3 cards I've got is the 4 of Pentacles, the World card, and the King of Cups. And to me this is interesting. This is really about what we can do, the advice. And this is very clear. Both cards, this is a card of protecting your energy. And his card, in the World card, you can see this protection of your aura. Very important to be grounded, protect your aura. And it's, in a way, you can just visualize that your aura is clear. If you feel there's something in it, you can visualize, if you're a visual thinker, or if you very visually, how do you say this, look at things. That's a nice pun, but if you visualize things, you can visualize your aura completely clean. You can see yourself under a shower, an energetic shower, and just get everything away from your aura that doesn't fit you, that's not part of you. You can just say, I want everything that's not part of me out of my aura. This is my aura, this is my energy, and I decide what's going to happen with that. And especially when you're very grounded, that will have a very thorough effect. And sometimes it's necessary to do that a few times a day to really know, this is my energy. I decide what's happening with my energy. Anything that's attached to it that is not in my best interest for whatever reason, I don't think anything should be attached to you. So just let everything go. Your energy is your energy. Very important. And to really be grounded, and to really connect with your intuition, with your energy, with your emotions, your soul, your connection to God. We are God's children. We are protected. We are safe. And we really need to feel that throughout everything, every inch of our body, our energy, our aura, that we are safe, we're protected. And no one can mess with our energy. If we really truly start feeling that, knowing that, then we are protected and we don't have to be afraid of any attack, because they won't be able to. And that's what they are most afraid of, that we are really stepping into our own power, our full power, and then we'll be out of their control. They will not be able to do anything about that. So I'd like to leave it at this. And yes, I'd like to leave it at this. I hope to see you in another video.